Dr. S.J. Singh Jamwal, IPS Director General of Police for Ladakh, also the chief guest for today's event. Professor Saket Kushwaha, Honorable Vice Chancellor, University of Ladakh, and the guest of honor of the event. Dean Academic Affairs and the Program Director, Dr. Sonam Joldan, Controller Examination, Dr. Shakya, other respected deans, faculty members from inside and outside Ladakh, friends and colleagues, Julay, Salam, and a very good afternoon. I, Dr. Chimit Larol, deem it an honor and privilege to be your host for the session. On behalf of the Center for Himalayan and Trans-Himalayan Studies and the Department of Political Science, I appreciate your presence and extend a warm welcome to all of you to the 2-week capacity building program for faculty members. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to have Dr. S.J. Singh Jamwal, IPS, here. Thank you, sir, for graciously agreeing to be among us today. As a mark of appreciation and to welcome you, sir, may I request Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Saket Kushwaha, sir, to kindly offer a traditional khatas and a souvenir to our chief guest.
इधर है अभी इसमें वो
Thank you, sir. May I now request Dr. Sonam Joldan, the Program Director, to kindly felicitate Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Saket Kushwaha, sir. Thank you, sir. The Capacity Building Program for Faculty Members, an initiative of the Center for Himalayan and Trans-Himalayan Studies and the Department of Political Science, has been made possible under the learned guidance of Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Saket Kushwaha and with the generous support of Indian Council of Social Science Research. As we know, investing in faculty development is crucial for the success of any institution. And therefore, we have made sure that over the next 12 days, we will dive into some key themes essential for enhancing teaching and research skills. To elaborate further, I would like to hand it over to Dr. Sonam Joldan, our Program Director, for a brief introduction.
Good afternoon. It's a great honor for me to welcome the two distinguished guests, Professor Saket Kushwaha, Honorable Vice Chancellor, University of Ladakh, and Dr. S.D. Singh Jamwal, IPS, Director General of UT Ladakh. Professor Saket Kushwaha has undertaken several commendable initiatives, both in research and teaching, within a very short period of time. He has introduced many departments in both the campuses, and most importantly, he has initiated the PhD program for all the eligible college teachers. Thank you very much, sir. Dr. S.D. Jamwal has many additional dimensions beyond his DGP assignment. He is a very good researcher and has been working on the Ladakh petroglyphs for the last many years. Thank you very much for gracing this occasion, sir.
May I now invite Professor Saket Kushwaha, Honorable Vice Chancellor, University of Ladakh, for his esteemed remarks.
Namaskar. My most sincere greetings to the chief guest of today's function. We have Dr. S.D. Singh Jamwal Sahab, the IPS, DGP Ladakh. We have the Academic Affairs, who is also nodal officer. He is here with us, Dr. Joldan. DSW is here, Jamwal Sahab. Dean Research, Dr. Subra Sharma is here. All other deans who are here from the Faculty of Science, Arts, and all the deans, Commerce, all the learned faculty who are here. We have 2 guests from outside. Remaining 8 guests are supposed to arrive here in the night or maybe tomorrow. My sincere greetings once again, and Julie, good afternoon. Why this program is very important, let me just give a little briefing to our chief guest, sir. That, you see, when we are in the system, from time to time, either we have to do certain program in form of FDP, or maybe orientation program or refresher program. Orientation program is now once in a lifetime. But refresher, we have to do it to get the promotions. But now Government of India is changing the format. One program is not enough. So every year we try to do some faculty development program, because this is dynamic world. Every time something new will be coming in the system, and something new is expected from the teacher to deliver in the classroom. So and then the model in day-to-day life, you have different kind of model in the research. So why these models are important for us to know? Because these models, when we have to apply these models on our data, validation is required. So if you apply the model without having proper information about the model, then we might commit some errors. Then results will not be applicable on equal footing. That means results which you are going to get out of a certain kind of experiment in Ladakh, it might certainly vary if you get the same, on the same aspect, if you get the result in Chennai area. But that result has to be justified, validate that why that difference has come. So that is why we used to do this kind of program, and I'm happy that Professor Joldan is getting this support from Indian Council of Social Science Research. My greetings to them also, and I have to say big thanks to them, because our age is almost 4 to 5 years, age of this university. And within these 4 and 5 years, we have gotten, this is the 4th time we have gotten the financial support from them. And that is a huge support. So let us just give them applause. So Chief Guest Sir, this program, all of them are London faculty here. Some of them are deans. That means they are in charge of the faculty. Some of them are head of the departments. So they are in charge of the head of the department. Some of them are center coordinators. We have some certain number of centers. We have like languages. We have some research centers also. Then we also have some other high-end research centers like Mountain Research Centers, and some other Lama project is there.
Thank you so much, sir, for bringing out the relevance of the program and for your support and encouragement throughout. Now, please join me in inviting our chief guest, Dr. S.D. Singh Jamwal, IPS, Director General of Police for Ladakh, for his valuable knowledge and insights.
Thank you, Professor Kushwaha, Vice Chancellor, Ladakh University, faculty members, all the participants of this 2 weeks capacity building program. I am deeply honored, Professor Kushwaha, for your kind invitation to me. In fact, about 10 days back, we were together in an event, in a dinner in Army Brigade, and there he said that you must come as a chief guest here. I'll tell about me, how I am interested in Ladakh, and that will come after some time. So I readily agreed, because I was in Delhi. There was a meeting with the Home Minister and Union Home Secretary. I just landed some 2 hours back. So I thought I must come. Academic vibrance is something which I always look for. I always call myself an accidental policeman. Actually, I am a scholar. A short brief about me. I did anybody from Jammu University here? No. Okay, 2, 3 of you. I am masters. I did my MSc in botany. In 93, I did my UGC, CSIR, JRF, and I started working on my PhD thesis. That time it was a nutrient budget of fodder trees of Shivalik Hills. So Professor Shashikant was my guide, and the reason I chose him to be a guide, because he himself was never present in the department. And I was preparing for UPSC. I thought, okay, let me crack this also. Eventually I got through UPSC, got into police, and that was the end of my scholarly thing. Late, but that instinct was always there. Always used to like the campus life, the kind of openness and the freedom, and a lot of vibrance. What happened in 2005, there was an earthquake in Poonch, and I was SSP Poonch. Professor Amitabh Matu was the Vice Chancellor of Jammu University, so he came over with his faculty members to do some kind of civic action work there. So many buildings had got flattened, so there were not many buildings. Eventually I asked him, requested him if he could just stay with me. So he stayed with me for 3 days, and over the dinner and lunch he would say, yeah, why did you stop working on this problem? So I just chanced upon the opportunity. I said, okay, I'll start on something new, provided if you take me as your scholar. So he had no other, he got trapped in this. Eventually he said, okay, I don't have time. So I said, I also don't have time, but you will get a thesis. So, so he says, okay, come next time, whenever you're in Jammu, come, we'll discuss about synopsis. So I made synopsis, gave it to him. I vividly remember the day. It was a day when Uri Muzaffarabad link was being opened. The next day, and Prime Minister was coming. And I went to his chamber and he says, I'm typing. He was typing speech for Manmohan Singh. So I just dished out my resume. I said, my synopsis. He just had a glance. He said, okay. So you start working. So I started working. Never met him after that. After 3 years, he was going to Melbourne. And he gave me a call. He says, what happened to your PhD? I said, it's almost ready. He said, when did you work? I said, leave that to me. And my work is on, actually I'm the only person who has worked on biological weapons in the country. So I'm a PhD on bioweapons. And immediately after that, after I submitted my thesis, I was taken by Intelligence Bureau and I became a member of the NDMA core group of National Defense Plan. In fact, I've written a biological defense plan for country. I was part of that committee. So since 2007, I am part of NDMA, and actually today I had gone there just in connection with that meeting after the Pakistan issue. So we had an urgent meeting, so I was there. So that was about me. Another thing which has happened is about Ladakh. Ladakh is something, it is a phenomenon. Actually, those who come to Ladakh, I was told by the then Chief Secretary, Mr. Gloria, he once told me, because I was coming here and he met me, he said, let me tell you, Ladakh, you will have only two kinds of responses. Either you will start loving this place immediately, or you will start hating it from day one. There is no in-between kind of a response. So either you will fall in love with it or you will start hating it. But I come from the first category. So I started, it was my first independent district, and I am talking about 2001, 27 January when I landed here. And I remember in the aircraft, they said outside temperature is -12. So 27 January, it was a total sunny day, but -12 was the temperature, 27 January. And that was the time we didn't have any electricity. Ladakh was a very small town, very few people. But the kind of people I met here, I mean, it's only seen to be believed. The excellent people. They are very good people, very frugal. They know how to adapt themselves with the environment and all. So that was the time we didn't have any electricity. Only 5 hours a day we used to get electricity, and that too 5 days a week. The 2 days there was absolutely no electricity. But and eventually DC was then Mr. Dheeraj Gupta, who is now special principal secretary of the chief minister. He was the DC, I was the SP. So we called all the people. I said, we have only one diesel set. It was a diesel fired generator. So we had a limited fuel. So we said, we can give you electricity 7 hours a day, 7 days a week, provided you stop using heaters. And lo and behold, everybody came and they deposited their heaters with us. So that was the kind of social, cohesion in that. And the people really were I never felt any problem in Ladakh. In fact, this is my second time. I was reluctant to come again because I had seen everything here. But then, as fate would have it, I came as now the police chief here. But let me tell you, for those who have come from outside, there's no place like Ladakh. You will see so many things, so many new things you will find. And that day I was requesting the Vice Chancellor Sahab also. It's very heartening to see a university here. This was the place in 94, for the first time we had a college here. From 94, we didn't have connectivity, road connectivity was not there. Ladakh is a place, they have traveled from a donkey to Dakota. Actually, airplane came here before car came. Okay? So in 1947, for the first time, Dakota landed here. Captain Meher Singh, who brought during this problem with Pakistan. And how hurriedly the road strip was made, and Dakota came. And simple people, they came with a grass and kept in front of the aircraft, thinking that it's a beast or something, it will eat grass. So very simple people. This 2-week capacity, I hope that there is some day you have given them for traveling also, sightseeing also.
Yes,
if any assistance is required, I am open. This also gives you an opportunity to meet with each other and restore those bonds and make new bonds. It will really be very helpful in your academic pursuit later in life. But Ladakh, 2 weeks, don't spend it. It's a tough place. At least people who have come from outside and those who have coming today. Actually, I am acclimatized, so I don't, this thing, nothing happens with to me. But those who have come today, at least take rest. 1 day, 2 days acclimatization we recommend, but 1 day, since you are sitting here, but don't walk too fast, don't talk even too fast. Okay, so your body needs to adjust. So once you adjust yourself, then gradually you start knowing it. And there are so many things you can do. I was requesting VC Sahab also, let us make Ladakh as a unique university, which works on the issues which are typical to Ladakh. We can work on glaciers, we can work on minerals, we can work on geothermal. Okay, so there are so many other places typical for fauna and flora. I went to Daulat Beg Oldie where I found, these chirus, the Tibetan antelope running, and I photographed them. They were eating some lichens and small herbs and running so fast, lot of energy. I don't know. We can do some kind of research even on the plants. What kind of plants growing in those areas? There are so many things. I have a huge collection of fossils, stones. I did a work on. I written a book on Ladakh. My book is a travel guide on Ladakh. I'm doing my second book now. This is on petroglyphs. It's a rock art of Ladakh. One of my friends who has just retired from university. We both are compiling this book. So far about me and all the scattered thoughts which I've shared with you. I really commend Ladakh University for putting together this 2 weeks capacity building program. It's really great initiative, and I think it will serve the purpose for which is, because as VC Sahab just said, we live in a dynamic society. New challenges, new technologies keep coming, and unless and until you are not comfortable with the new technologies and new knowledge, you will not be able to transmit it to others. I hope the 2 weeks capacity building program will serve its purpose, and you will be safe. You will like your stay in Ladakh. Thank you so much.